Yoniaja guys, I'm not that kind of so much into politics, but sometimes I look at politicians and I'm like, you know, one day I want to become a leader. And I'm asking God, if ever you will grant me that chance, may I never change to a politician. May I never at all cost change to a politician. And this is what has actually been happening for so long. You know, if you say Ruto is a bad person, it is only that the good person you are seeing is against Ruto. But if you put Ruto on this other side and the person you think is now a better person to where Ruto is sitting right now, as long as they are politicians reading from the same book, I'm telling you guys, the difference is zero. Zero, like zero, flat, chini, lalisha, piga pasi, zero. Now, Edwin Sifuna has been seen out here, very outraged, against Ruto, the Kenya Kwanza government, everywhere. And people were saying, you know, between Babu Owino and Edwin Sifuna, we think Edwin Sifuna should be the governor of Nairobi, because this guy really means good for Kenyans. Now, today, when he was reading the memoranda of ODM says they fully support UDA. What? Yes, they fully support UDA, fully to the last. And the only thing that was not there for the agreement between ODM and UDA is there were no members, you know, specific board that was supposed to be selected to make sure that from UDA and ODM, so things can be implemented. And we're like, excuse me, wait, are you Sifuna? Yes, I am Sifuna. I don't want any propaganda. I'm a machine here. Whatever the Chama has said, that is what I stand with. A coward, because he knows he's there for money, and if he goes against the so-called Chama, ama akwe na msimamo, not even going against. Hata kusema tu ile msimamo ya Sifuna sio msimamo ya Chama kikisema hivyo tunafuata. Hakuna wacheni mshane. You deny everything you've been saying on media. So, I'm telling you, guys, we can always argue on these facts. Wacha tuangalie Ruto amefanya nini, why he should go home. Tick. Tuangalie Babu Owino amefanya nini, why he should go or why he should be promoted to governorship. Tick. Because if you are voting for these people, politicians, in politicians, let me tell you something that I have learned in this little life of mine. In politics, out of 110 politicians, there might be none or only one leader. None or only one leader. And you have to be very careful about this. For instance, in our Kenyan politics, if you asked me, everyone that we have had for a president, they were all politicians, all liars, all murderers. All. There is no one you can point out and say, hey. Because even during the time of Kibaki, we lost 15,000 Kikuyus. 15,000, is it 15,000? 15,000 Kikuyus were displaced. We had 1,700 deaths, both from the Kikuyu community and Luo community, and of course, hapa ndogondogo wale walijipatikana kwa hizi mavita. So we don't have so far we don't have a leader. We have politicians in power. And when we have politicians in power, what serves them best is their interests. How much money can I have? How much money am I going to make before my time is up? That is all they are led with. So I'm not even surprised that Sifuna just changed. Of course, he was meant to change. He was meant to change. Anything that the other day you saw, for example, Millie Odhiambo, known to be a very straightforward woman. Huyo wezi mwambia kitu. Baba ODM Papa. Is Farouk Kibet Baba. Farouk Kibet instructed the so-called lioness and danced like a peacock and said, "Thank you, master." Yes. So the likes of the Kenya Kwanza is not a bad politician. No, they are bad because they are in power. Put them the other side and put all these mirengos pale wanafaa kukua. As long as they are politicians, trust me, mutasema hata hili Ruto. Because if the greed that is there can be seen if they are in the opposition, what if they are in power? Nobody stands with what they say. It's only a time, you know, how do I skip this? How do I avoid this? And then, unaona niaje mzee? Bana, unajua lazima kuonekane kuna mtu anasema hivi kwa sababu sio unajua. So it's so unfortunate, but that is what it is. Other way, thank you so much guys, mazee. Make sure unani follow to end the road to 70,000.